Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to WWE 2k19 Universe Mode. I'm BrendenPlayz, and this is the first Smackdown of WWE 2k19. And we have two big championship matches here tonight, as the Women's Championship is on the line, the Tag Team titles on the line, and Seth Rollins will be here with the Shield. Big night ahead. First, though, we have Shelton Benjamin taking on Gran Metalik. Gran Metalik is looking for a SmackDown contract. He's still contracted, though, with NXT. Rusev goes one-on-one with Big E. Nia Jax is in action against Lana, who gets a start. Cesaro and Sheamus the Bar, they defend the tag titles against Harper and Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers. Mandy Rose, she gets an opportunity to be a part of SmackDown for the first time. She takes on Asuka. Women's Championship is on the line. Asuka, the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion, defends that title for the very first time here tonight. And of course, our big one, it is going to be our main event. Chris Jericho, Y2J, is in action, taking on Seth Rollins, who is making his first ever SmackDown appearance in Universe Mode history. He's a part of the Shield. Let's take a look at the results, ladies and gentlemen. Shelton Benjamin got a victory over Gran Metalik. It wasn't a happy Rusev day as Big E defeated Rusev. Nia Jax got a victory over Lana as well. We now get ready for the first of our two championship matches here tonight. Three huge clashes coming up, though, including this one. We've got a big night ahead. The Bludgeon Brothers, Harper and Rowan, are set to be unleashed here tonight. Two very, very dangerous individuals forming an incredibly difficult team to get through. The scary thought about it is that these two men could become our new SmackDown Tag Team Champions here tonight. They have been SmackDown Tag Team Champions in the past here in Universe Mode. They're looking to reclaim that throne here tonight, up against Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar, who have been certainly the Bar. They have said it, they have been the team to beat. And Harper and Rowan, they feel as though they are ready for this opportunity. I think this is a really good matchup. Harper and Rowan, they've got a lot of power between the two. Harper pretty agile as well. He certainly can be that hybrid competitor that I think the Bludgeon Brothers certainly need, that bit of versatility. Well, if you did miss the last episode of Universe Mode, we showed you a bit of a recap displaying who were the champions and where we're currently at here in the series. We are in the month of June. Of course, we are continuing on from our previous WWE 2k18 Universe Mode. In fact, Universe Mode began all the way back in WWE 13. We are in our 5th year of Universe Mode, or as we like to refer it, our 5th season of Universe Mode. It's been a historic and very long ride, but we're still here, we're still powering on, and there's still plenty of action to come here in the series. We're lining up for a big one here as we see the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro make an appearance here tonight. They're the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but will they be the champions at the end of the night? Maybe their toughest challenge to date. I thought Gallows and Anderson were going to be the very tough competitors for them to beat, and they actually did defeat them. But maybe Harper and Rowan are the team that we're looking for to take down the Bar. Well, we'll see if the Bar is good enough to put them away here tonight. Cesaro and Sheamus, two fantastic individuals. Sheamus, former World Heavyweight Champion, now known as the Universal Championship. He's also been Intercontinental Champion as well, Tag Team Champion. Cesaro, he's been US Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Tag Team Champion. He just needs to win the big one, the World Championship here in Universe Mode, to have accomplished everything there is to do. Harper and Rowan, what a devastating team this is. They were a part of the Wyatt family, which has been so destructive, and they've kind of branched away on their own in recent times as this fantastic force of a tag team. Now looking to win these tag team championships here tonight. Well, later on tonight, we'll see the Shield. They're back. Seth Rollins will make his first in-ring appearance, a part of the Blue brand. He's been on Raw for all 5 seasons of Universe Mode, which is incredible in itself. But finally, he is here on SmackDown, and the Shield, they are here tonight and we're hearing that they will be the Shield. They will be a cohesive unit once again. So the Shield is in fact back here in Universe Mode, something we have not seen for a long, long time. And Seth Rollins has reportedly joined the Shield, which is quite disappointing. We'll have more on that later on tonight. And of course, Asuka will defend the Smackdown Women's title as well against Mandy Rose, which is a fantastic chance for her to step up and see what she's made of here tonight. Of course, just going back to the recap and catching you all up for where we're at here in the series, there of course is a video you can check out that will have a recent recap of all the latest that's been happening in Universe Mode. It's available right now on the channel, and the link will be in the description down below. You can watch that one and find out what's been happening lately here in Universe Mode if you are new to the series or you're looking to catch up after missing the last season or two. As now Rowan heads to the outside here. Cesaro and Rowan right now outside of the ring. You have to think this will favour Eric Rowan. As a right hand attempted there by Cesaro. He missed though, and that could cost him as Rowan's got a hold of him, working on that arm. Still working away right now. Now there's the elbow as well. The count continues to grow up to 5. Rowan needs to be aware of that. He's a big monster. Sometimes they can not really care for the rules when they need to. Certainly when the tag titles are on the line, you need to care for those rules. And Cesaro, I'm not sure why he threw Rowan back in. If I was him, I'm taking the count out. I'm getting out of here. Well, he thinks that he might be able to get the job done here tonight. Sheamus gets the tag in anyways. As now a snapmare by Rowan. We have Harper watching on, and of course, Harper, former Intercontinental Champion. We talked about how dominant Braun Strowman was last episode of Universe Mode. Well, the one man to actually have beaten Braun Strowman for the Intercontinental Championship was Luke Harper. Now, he had a bit of help from the Wyatt family, but of course, Harper did defeat Braun Strowman. Strowman quickly won the championship back though, but Luke Harper has had some single success here in Universe Mode as well as the tag team success. As now Rowan, big boot there, down goes Sheamus. Opportunity now for Eric Rowan. He'll drive Sheamus in the corner. Here comes the tag. Good tag team work here by the Bludgeon Brothers. And now he'll hold Sheamus with the full Nelson. Picks him up here. And now a double powerbomb. An assisted powerbomb there as Harper takes down Sheamus, who seems to be okay, getting back to his feet and fighting there with a belly-to-belly suplex. Well, Sheamus, one of the all-stars here throughout the series, when you think about it, all the success that he's had throughout the last 5 seasons of Universe Mode. Cesaro right there with him. This is a fantastic duo. In the last 6 months have formed this incredible tag team that has now won the tag team championships. They won them at WrestleMania when they beat Randy Orton and Rhino, who were tag team champions for nearly a year. They had a tremendous reign as a team, surprisingly. Well, the Bar, they took them down. And then recently at Extreme Rules, our last pay-per-view that we just finished last week, well, we had Sheamus and Cesaro pick up the victory over Gallows and Anderson, which I gotta say, I was a little surprised. I thought Gallows and Anderson were going to win on that occasion, but Sheamus and Cesaro too good that night. Right now it is Rowan working on the shoulder of Cesaro. You don't normally expect this from the Bludgeon Brothers to try and wear down their opponents like this. They like to normally throw them around or intimidate them with their strength, strike them with their, well, huge boot that they've got. 2 big men, 2 big feet to go with it. And it kicks you in the face. It's going to hurt a hell of a lot as Cesaro gut wrench into the suplex. Beautifully executed there by the Swiss Cyborg. A man who is well decorated here in Universe Mode. And looking to continue this impressive run of victories. The Bar looking good now. I think the key to the Bar's victory is to isolate Eric Rowan. I think they've got to keep one man really stuck inside that ring with nowhere to go. This is arguably 2 teams that aren't exactly well liked by the fans, to be fair, but it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if they're liked by the fans. If they're in line for an opportunity, they're in line for an opportunity. Simple as that. It's now, oh, Harper striking the back of Sheamus there. Sheamus needs to fight out of this corner. He doesn't want to be anywhere near that. I think he's made a pretty big mistake allowing Rowan to get the tag. I felt as though Rowan was in there for just long enough for them to start building a bit of pressure on him and potentially line him up for a big move to put him away. Sheamus rolls to the outside of the ring. And right hand there by Sheamus, who gets struck down there with a clothesline. Harper trying to get himself going, trying to get a bit of momentum building for him and his team. It seems though, despite the crowd not favouring either team really, I think tonight they've got a little bit more support here, Harper and Rowan, compared to Sheamus and Cesaro. Harper taking down Sheamus right there with one of his signature maneuvers, and now he'll drive Sheamus back to his own corner, keeps the pressure on with a clothesline, caught him right where he needed to in the corner. Now lining him up and looking for that lariat. Oh, he could have won this match right there. If he had found it, it could have been over. Now Sheamus, oh, with a backbreaker. How about another one? Sheamus. These 3 backbreakers putting a lot of pressure now on Harper after Luke Harper had a real chance to win this one. He kind of blew it, I gotta say. This match was won in my eyes, but he's failed to finish him off. Now Sheamus, what can he produce here? Sheamus, Brogue Kick! Oh no! There's the Brogue Kick, the cover! Gotta be it! And it is! The Bar! They sneak away with a victory tonight. An important win as they continue their impressive rise to the top of the tag team division. They defend the tag team titles here, and they continue to showcase why right now they are the team to beat here in the entire WWE. Not even just Smackdown. I really believe they might be the best team going right now on both brands. Sheamus and Cesaro, 2 great individuals forming an even better team. What a terrific start for WWE 2k19 for both men. Still your tag team champions, putting away Harper and Rowan. That's no easy thing to do whatsoever. Cesaro telling the referee to get the hell out of the way because this is going to happen. Oh no. Sheamus stopping away on Rowan, pushing him out of the ring, and now working away on Harper. Cesaro beating the living hell out of Harper right now, stopping a mud hole, and now Sheamus tosses him out. This is their ring. Get the hell out of there. Sheamus and Cesaro, they own the tag division right now. They own this ring. They are on top of the world. Ronda Rousey is coming to the WWE. Where will she end up? Raw or Smackdown? I've got no idea. I don't even think the GMs know either. What we do know is she's coming. Who's going to get her signature? That is the big question right now. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see Mandy Rose in action. First time I get a bit of a look at her here on Smackdown. And Sonya Deville, her close friend, is alongside her. So here's the deal. Mandy and Sonya are still NXT superstars, but they've been given futures contracts, if you will. So basically, that's a contract for SmackDown that, given to a superstar, or 2 superstars in this case, who our general managers believe will be a big star one day, but just need a little bit more development, still needs a bit more improving, but they'll have a chance to compete on SmackDown every now and then, as well as NXT, to get that experience and work their way up the ranks. So Mandy Rose, we haven't seen all that much of her. She's had a few matches here and there in NXT, as has Sonya Deville, but now they are here full-time on SmackDown and NXT. Well, here is our SmackDown Women's Champion, the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion, with the women being split up in the recent draft. We had to crown a brand new champion here for SmackDown, and Asuka won the Women's Championship Tournament for Extreme Rules. She won that matchup, and she was crowned the Women's Champion when she defeated Charlotte at Extreme Rules. Asuka is on top of this newly founded division. How long will she stay there, though? That's the big question. Charlotte, I'm sure, would love another opportunity. Some tough competitors here. Nia Jax, Bayley, Ember Moon. There's some real serious threats here on SmackDown for Asuka right now. We're seeing a brand new woman, Mandy Rose. Her first opportunity here on SmackDown. Let's see what she's got. I mean, why not? I think she could become the women's champion here tonight. Don't sleep on her. And that's the biggest thing Asuka cannot do. Don't underestimate her here tonight, because I tell you what, if she does not take Mandy Rose serious, I think she'll be losing that title on her shoulder very soon. But Asuka, this is her first ever championship defense as the SmackDown Women's Champion. This could be potentially the first ever SmackDown Women's Championship defense, period. Will we see it, or will we have another new champion? It could happen. Mandy Rose could pull off a monumental upset if she could do it. Asuka versus Mandy Rose. Let's get it on. We're underway here. And Mandy, here we go. Neck breaker to start. That's a good one for her. Like I said, Mandy Rose on NXT and SmackDown. So she'll mix it up there with the likes of Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, Bianca Belair, Shayna Baszler. We're even hearing that Kairi Sane will be joining NXT down there as well. So some great women down in NXT at the moment, despite a few now moving up to the main roster. And Mandy Rose, she believes that now that she's here full time, she thinks she's going to have success on both brands. And we spoke to Mandy Rose in the back earlier on before the show began, and she basically said, look, I'm on SmackDown for a reason. I'm good enough to be here. And I'm also in NXT because I haven't had a chance to really show everyone what I can truly do. So she wants to stay in NXT to basically get a bit of respect, and then she wants to surprise a lot of people while she's here on SmackDown. So not a bad idea. Success on both brands could be huge for her. If she's able to do it, she'd have a tremendous start to her career here in Universe Midas. Here's the cover, unsuccessful though. There's Asuka with a boot, down goes Rose. So great opportunity here. And of course Sonya Deville, her friend, is ringside as well. She's in the same situation. She's got a contract to be here on SmackDown and of course in NXT as well. It was a coin toss to determine who was going to wrestle here tonight. It could have been Sonya Deville in this match against Asuka. Turned out to be Mandy Rose, who's having a good start here tonight. The cover now after the running power slam. Could be it. No, a kick out. And one. Well, Asuka at the moment hasn't had the best of starts to this matchup. Like I said, you don't want to underestimate your opponent. I think Asuka's starting to realize she might need to lift it up another gear. Mandy Rose might be new to the scene, but she could be a real threat here. You just never know. It only takes one mistake to lose your championship here tonight. And Asuka's got to realize that. She's got to make the most of this opportunity to be here on SmackDown, because not only is she here defending her championship, but this is a chance to make a statement to the entire division. She is the champion. She won the tournament for a reason. She is currently the best here on SmackDown, but a win here tonight will just kind of reconfirm that for everybody here. As over the top of your screen there, Sonya Deville introducing a steel chair into the ring. Well, I'm not sure what's going to happen there. We might be seeing a steel chair shot as, oh, look out! Mandy Rose! That could be it! The cover! Asuka's done! No, the shoulder up. Wow, Mandy Rose pulling out all the stops here. She is looking golden right now. Asuka back in here. And Asuka, oh, wow. She landed really badly on her neck there, but she seems to be okay. The referee hasn't got rid of that steel chair yet. I think he might have eyes on it. Well, who am I kidding? The referee can't see anything, but that steel chair could be in play in a moment's time that Sonya Deville did introduce. Very careful. That back of her head could slam onto that chair pretty comfortably right there. It's in play. Oh, there's press now. Here comes Mandy Rose. Some big right hands right in the face there of Asuka. And now Mandy Oh no, look out. Mandy Rose. Oh, continues to work away there at Asuka. And now she's going for the cover. Oh, not a bad one. She had those legs in a tough position for Asuka to kick out of. Certainly with that leg being held back there by Mandy. But Asuka up to the challenge. And now the referee, after 20 minutes, has decided that he better get rid of that steel chair in the ring. And oh, Asuka with a drop kick. Mandy Rose goes down. Asuka, ooh, trying to put Mandy Rose away, and now the clothesline to the outside of the ring. She caught her well there, Mandy Rose. Now Sonya Deville's going to throw her straight back in. And no chance for rest there for Asuka, with Sonya Deville outside the ring, making sure that Mandy Rose can keep the pressure on. I'm sure Sonya wouldn't mind her great friend and Mandy Rose getting the victory, because what it will mean is that Mandy might just give Sonya Deville an opportunity for the title straight away. Or you never know, they could do what Billie Kay and Peyton Royce are doing down in NXT, sharing the Women's Championship. I don't know about that. I wouldn't personally do that myself and risk my partner losing it for me, but you know, sometimes friendship will do that. You take that risk, and well, it's working for the Iconics down there, as they are both the Women's Champion still. Both of them having defended that championship in the last month. Could happen here for Mandy and Sonya, as Mandy getting shrugged away by Asuka. And a drop kick there again. Asuka so swift there, very, very quickly taking down Mandy Rose. And now Sonya Deville having a bit of a chat there to Asuka. Asking what she's going to have for dinner later, maybe, I don't know. But it's distracted her nonetheless. Mandy Rose back in. Oh! And now the suplex right in the back. This is trouble here for Asuka. You can't afford to get distracted. You can't afford to make these bad mistakes, because it will cost you. Could cost you really dearly. Now Asuka in danger. The cover, shoulder up though. Mandy Rose looking okay. I gotta say, I've been pretty impressed. She's hung in there with Asuka. And as we said, she's got a futures contract, which means that she is a talent of the future. She might not be there just yet as a top-level star, but she gets an opportunity here tonight just to showcase how good she could be with a bit of fine-tuning. And I tell you what, she's got a lot of potential right here. Has Asuka up on the shoulders. Oh, hangs her up on the top of the rope. Well, forget about the future. What about now? She's got a real chance to put Asuka away right here. Mandy Rose. Can she do it? Mandy to win the Women's Championship of Smackdown. No, the shoulders are up at 2. The kick out by Asuka. Mandy Rose thought maybe for a moment she was going to win here. Now lining up Asuka. Here we go. Mandy Rose wraps her up, hooks her up, and down goes Asuka. That's it. Mandy's going to do it. Mandy wins the Women's Championship. No, not quite. Mandy can't believe it. She thought maybe that was going to be the moment. Coming so close to putting Asuka away. And now, oh, missing right there in the corner. Asuka with a kick. Asuka, she's hanging on by a thread, I think. This has been a really tough matchup for her. Taking on an unseen opponent. Can't really scout out Mandy Rose. Doesn't really know what to expect from her. And having Sonya Deville ringside as well has not helped Asuka. But now, she's looking to end things right here. Asuka lock applied. Wrapping up Mandy Rose. Can she put her away? You betcha. She taps out. Asuka escapes with the victory and retains the Women's Championship of SmackDown. Well, I gotta say, Mandy Rose, pretty impressive. I liked what we saw from her here tonight. I think she's definitely shown that she can hang here on SmackDown. She's got a futures contract, but her future might be right now. I think she could be a real player in this women's division immediately. NXT, look out, because I think Mandy Rose is good enough right now to really challenge some of the top contenders there in NXT, perhaps even challenge the champion down there. Peyton Royce could be in a bit of trouble. Mandy Rose putting on a show tonight, but at the end of the night, it is Asuka still as the champion. Asuka with a great win, a gritty, tough victory, but that's what you kind of need to do. You need to grind out a victory when you are the champion. Doesn't matter how you win them, as long as you do. She still is the champion and makes that title defense #1 here as the SmackDown Women's Champion. Well, we're backstage. There's the broski, Zack Ryder. Oh, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt and Zack Ryder having a few words right now. And, oh, Zack with the right hand. Didn't like what Bray had to say. And Zack trying to fight Bray Wyatt here backstage. Not sure what brought this on. Bit of trash talking backstage. The two just bumped into each other and said, let's do it right here, right now. Bray Wyatt and Zack Ryder going at it. And I don't know why Bray Wyatt got in the face of Zack, but I think Zack's about to pay the price for retaliating. Bray Wyatt launching him into this stage equipment right now. Striking the midsection of the broski. And now Bray, oh boy, Bray Wyatt, oh! Zack again into the stage gear. And once again, this time the face bouncing off of it. Once again as well. Zack Ryder's on Dream Street. He has got no idea where he is right now. Bray Wyatt beating him up backstage yet again. Face first into the stage equipment. This crew gear is being worked out here tonight as Zack, oh! Right into that sliding door. Well, that's not good. Bray Wyatt has not had a lot of opportunities as of late. He might be about to create one for himself. The Uranagi lays out Zack Ryder after slamming him into everything backstage. He hits the Uranagi, and that could be the end of Zack Ryder for a little bit. Bray Wyatt laying out the broski, and now we get ready for our main event tonight. Chris Jericho will face Seth Rollins in what will be Seth Rollins' first ever match, a part of Smackdown. Chris Jericho, Y2J, former WWE Universal Champion here in Universe Mode. He's been a tag team champion as well with Batista and Christian. Plenty to like about Chris Jericho. Recently teamed up with AJ Styles not too long ago before Extreme Rules, taking on Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. So he's kind of, well, I suppose, accidentally inserted himself into this situation with the Shield. It's a chance tonight to showcase his skills. He is a veteran. He still gives 100% all the time and certainly gives everybody a run for their money. So here comes the Shield. This is a surreal moment. The Shield, they are officially back in black. And Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and their new member, the returning Seth Rollins. Reigns and Ambrose have been together for a little bit of time now. Once again as a duo, as a faction. Rollins surprised all of us when he rejoined the Shield at Extreme Rules. Rey Mysterio took on Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules. Rey Mysterio lost that match. After the match, Reigns and Ambrose beat down Rey even more. Rollins came out. We thought for the save. We thought Rollins was going to come out, and I think Reigns and Ambrose thought he was going to come out and save Rey Mysterio and attack. Instead, they just celebrated together. Seth Rollins joining up with the Shield. I can't believe it, and it's happened. Rollins back with Ambrose and Reigns. I thought we'd never see it again. Seth Rollins was a hero. Seth Rollins was the man over on Raw. He was a star. He was a stud. He was the guy that everybody could look up to, the guy that everyone could depend on to be, the role model. He was the perfect superstar. And now, in a blink of an eye, he's come to SmackDown and immediately changed his ways. I don't know why he's joined the Shield. I'd love to know why. All I know is I'm really disappointed. Roman Reigns is despicable. Dean Ambrose, not much better. And now Seth Rollins is running with the two of them. I don't know why, but it is sad to see. Of course, if you are new to the series, a couple of pay-per-views ago at Payback, Roman Reigns took on Sami Zayn one-on-one for the WWE Championship. Sami Zayn actually beat Roman Reigns on that night. Sami Zayn made Roman Reigns tap out. But Roman Reigns beat up Sami Zayn that badly that he could not defend the championship at the next pay-per-view Extreme Rules. and he was forced to relinquish the title. And as far as we know, Sami Zayn will be lucky to be fit for SummerSlam, and that's 2 more months away. So Zayn has been out, or could be out for up to 3 months, which is a long, long time. So Sami Zayn destroyed by Roman Reigns. So what actually happened is that, well, the chairman, Vince McMahon, came out and overruled the result of the Payback match and said that Roman Reigns never lost the championship. Reigns, in the record books, is considered to be still champion, never lost it, and is continuing on his title reign, which began back at the Royal Rumble. So Reigns has held the championship now for 6 months, which, realistically, I don't think he should be champion at all. There's no doubt about it, he was good against Rey Mysterio. He beat Rey fair and squared, can't argue that, but, well, certainly you can argue what happened between him and Sami Zayn. Right now, Jericho. Here we go, going off the top of the rope here. Here comes Chris! Double axe handle off the top. And that's classic Chris Jericho on display right there, who is looking really good here tonight. He's grown out his hair a little bit. Maybe even a couple extra tattoos, who knows, but he's looking pretty good. Chris Jericho, as he's trying to make Seth Rollins tap out here with the walls. But, oh, Rollins able to counter. And now Roman Reigns up to the apron, trying to get Jericho to come over, or the referee. Reigns having a bit of a chat nonetheless. And that's the Shield factor here that could be on display. Is now Rollins trying to put Jericho away. No. Well, Dean Ambrose was the United States champion at Payback. He lost the championship to AJ Styles. And recently at Extreme Rules, they had a Falls Count Anywhere match for the championship. AJ Styles got the better of Dean Ambrose again. So whilst it has been a pretty good month for Roman Reigns, it's been not so great for Dean Ambrose. And now with the addition of Seth Rollins, I think Ambrose will be feeling much more comfortable now that he's got a new buddy to look out for him and maybe help him win his matches. The Shield, they could definitely take over this entire division. You name the division, the Shield could own it. That's how powerful they could be. They already have the WWE title. I'm sure they can string together a pretty formidable tag team. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are 2-time tag team champions together here in Universe Mode. And Dean Ambrose, 2-time United States champion already. He could win it for a 3rd time. I think the referee was distracted there with Dean Ambrose in the corner. So it's been Reigns, it's been Ambrose, all helping Seth Rollins here. And now, Seth Rollins thrown over the top of the rope, the outside of the ring, and I don't know if this is the best idea, Chris. You've got Ambrose, you've got Reigns close by, who could easily interfere. Right hand there by Seth. And, oh, a knee missed out there. Chris Jericho fighting away, and at the moment, Reigns and Ambrose are going to watch on. There's a fireman's carry. He's got him up. Chris Jericho. Oh, Rollins! Launched into the ring post. Wow, what about that from Chris Jericho? Inverted DDT. Rollins bounces back okay. Well, that could be pretty dangerous. Counter 6 now as Dean Ambrose is going to pick up Chris Jericho. I think he's going to assist him to get back in the ring. Rollins wants him in. Count of 8. Jericho realizing he better get in. Jericho from behind. German suplex. Shoulders down. Could be it. Rollins in a bit of trouble. Kicks out. Well, Seth Rollins has been WWE champion or world champion on 3 different occasions. He's been the United States champion as well and tag team champion. Rollins has truly done it all here in Universe Mode. I suppose the Intercontinental Championship he needs to cross off, but 3-time champion of the world, that's very, very impressive. That ties the record for the most. John Cena's had 3 as well. So, very, very impressive by Seth Rollins, who certainly shows that he can win the big prize and deliver on the big stage. Rollins now taken off his feet there by Jericho. Oh, shrugged off there. And Chris Jericho strike. Oh, I thought he was going to strike him, but he missed out. Instead, he got the bridging suplex. The Northern Lights could be it. Oh, Ambrose grabbed the referee. Are you kidding me? Well, this is what we're going to see all night, apparently. Ambrose and Reigns just helping out Seth Rollins at every opportunity, almost making it impossible for poor Chris Jericho to win here tonight. A powerbomb takes down Seth, though. Chris is not giving up. Why would he? That's what Chris Jericho is all about. He's going to fight until he's got nothing left to give. Jericho now, look out! Lion Salt! Sprung off the ropes, hit it perfectly, and a chance to put Seth Rollins away for the 1, 2, 3. Can't quite find it though. Struck down with a clothesline. Now Rollins, right hand. Another one. Seth Rollins sling blade. He's firing up here. Just when Chris Jericho was building a bit of momentum, Rollins shuts it down. And now they just lock up again. Rollins shrugs him off. Get out of the way, he says. And Jericho, oh, where did that come from? It's the code breaker. Cover. But Seth Rollins, he had to kick out. I don't think Reigns and Ambrose had the attention of the referee and couldn't grab him. He had to kick out and he did. Jericho went for the elbow. Seth Rollins could have nearly lost right there, but instead he stays in it. Jericho swinging that breaker. Chris Jericho working away on the chin. And Rollins, he's been worn down here. Seth Rollins, is he on the verge of a loss here? Despite the fact that this is his big Smackdown appearance. This is his big night. This is meant to be the time where he shines. Will it be? Jericho, oh, can't quite get it done. He had the code breaker. He nearly had it. He nearly had it won. So close. Now Chris, that's a hold of Rollins. What's he looking for? Oh, underhook into the backbreaker. And now Jericho misses out there. And now Rollins. Oh, look out. Seth Rollins. Oh, the curb stomp. He had to find that. Seth Rollins with a curb stomp. Desperation. But gets the victory. Seth Rollins had to find the curb stomp, or it was going to be curtains for him. Chris Jericho was gearing up to put him away there. And Rollins luckily survives. And he picks up the victory in his SmackDown debut. And the Shield return. Jericho was impressive. He could have won that right there with the code breaker. He nearly had it won. So close. Chris Jericho certainly proving he can hang. And wait a second. Well, Jericho is heading to the back through the crowd. And oh! The club is here! And guess who's with them? It's AJ Styles! AJ Styles, the US champion, with Gallows and Anderson. Are they back together as well? Well, AJ Styles has had his issues with Dean Ambrose, and now I think he's seen the Shield reunite, and he says, you know what, I'm going to put an end to this before it begins. Styles is here with Gallows and Anderson by his side. And oh no, we're on. It's underway. The fight begins. Ambrose and Anderson, Reigns and Gallows, and also Styles and Seth Rollins are fighting away inside the ring at the moment. And now up on the ramp area, Reigns and Gallows. Anderson and Ambrose fighting away. Reigns and Gallows over here as well. Chaos has erupted as these two teams have begun their fight tonight. Roman Reigns takes care of Luke Gallows. Seth Rollins in the ring now with AJ Styles. Styles, the leader of the club at one point. Is he now the leader again? The club, are they back together for good? Or are they here for one and only to try and send a message to the Shield? Styles getting met there with a neck breaker. AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, what a matchup this would be, as now AJ Styles gets met there with the ripcord knee. Roman Reigns picks up Gallows. Oh, look out. Full head of steam with the spear. Luke Gallows drilled with the spear. Ambrose and Anderson, they're up in the top of the crowd area. As now Rollins, oh, what's he doing? Off the top, Seth Rollins moonsault to the outside of the ring. Rollins risking it all. My goodness. And now It's Ambrose and Anderson up the top here. They've gone throughout the crowd, beating the crap out of each other. Now they're at the top. Ambrose from behind hits a suplex, driving his back into the, well, it's concrete, not even a mat, not anything out there, it's concrete. Ambrose now lining him up. Look out! Dirty deeds! And the Shield have gotten the better of the club so far. Gallows is down. Is down. Styles, thanks to Rollins. And Ambrose have joined Seth Rollins in the ring. And oh my goodness. Are we about to see it? Off the top of the rope, AJ Styles about to be hit with a triple powerbomb, Shield style. Oh my God. The Shield are really back together, laying out AJ Styles. And they're fired up about it. They're standing over the top of AJ Styles. The club tried to fend them off tonight, tried to put him away, but the Shield were just too good. Let's take another look at this powerbomb. A bit of a bird's eye view of it. Reigns off the top. Ambrose and Rollins helping out. Here comes AJ, and down he goes. Oh, the impact. Styles just could not deal with it. Another look at it. The Shield are back in action. They are back together, and as dominant and as devastating as we've never seen before. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all we have time for this edition of Universe Mode. If you did enjoy it, please do leave a like on it, subscribe to see more. There will be more WWE 2k19 Universe Mode coming up very soon. A couple of days away. I will be away at the moment, going away to Melbourne for the WWE Super Showdown pay-per-view. So just be patient. We'll have a few days break. We'll be back with more Universe Mode very soon. Thank you for watching. Check out the forum, BrendenPlayz.com/forums. Follow me on Twitter @BrendenPlayz for more updates. And I'll see you in the next one.